Good morning, beloveds. Good morning. Happy Wednesday to everyone. S- So happy you're here. Now let's get a greeting in the chat. And get a little purple heart emoji. There we go. A warm greeting for all of you who come into the room, into our sacred space. Let me see if I can get some music. We've got about 3 minutes. I do believe I can cue up our favorite song, The Goodness of God. Yes, here we go. Good morning, Quail Girl, Texas Quail Girl. How you feeling this morning? We have a couple of minutes. So I'm so happy you're here, Debbie. Pretty good, and you? I'm doing very well. I get so excited about Wednesday mornings, and I usually stay up way too late. But I know you know exactly what that's like as you prepare things on Sunday for the children at church. I know you know what it's like to operate on very little sleep. But there's the goodness of God. Yes. God known by many names. I applaud you, Debbie, for the good work you do with the children. I have the words to this song. I dare not try to sing it early in the morning, but I so love this. I don't know where it is, but you're welcome. Debbie says thank you. All right, it's 6:00. Let us get started. All right, so I have an announcement. Today may be a little bit longer than 12 to 15 minutes. So if you have to leave, no worries. You can come back and listen later. I have a question. First of all, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Those who are here in person, those who will listen later. So grateful for you. My question is, before a thought forms, a full thought, before it becomes a sentence, have you ever noticed that there's something else there first? It's a kind of energy, a kind of leaning. It's a shape that hasn't formed yet. This is a thought form. In metaphysical teaching, a thought form is the energetic impression that precedes conscious thought. The mystic Meister Eckhart said, "The soul is not in time or space, but thought is. There's a part of us that exists before the thought, and that part is always connected to something higher. Thought is not just something that happens to us, it's something that participates in and through us. But even before that participation, there's a field, a readiness, a vibrational posture. Proverbs 23rd chapter, 7th verse says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Did you notice that it didn't say, as a man thinketh in his head? Not in his head, in his heart. Because the ancients understood what science is now confirming. The heart has its own intelligence. It's forming something before the thinking mind even even knows it. Heart math. Get that book if you don't have it. Heart math talks all about the energy of the heart and how the heart sends messages before the brain even wakes up. My words, not the words in the book. So it's forming something before the thinking mind even knows it. So the work isn't just about changing the thoughts, it's about becoming aware of what's forming before the thought arrives. Breathe that in. Most of us inherit our thought forms, shaped by what we were told about ourselves by our parents, by our teachers, our mentors, before we even believed anything. Um, so by and even by what fear taught us to expect. But here's the truth. This is where the spiritual work lives. Rumi wrote, oh, I love this. Listen closely, y'all. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. The wisdom in that. Wisdom doesn't start with changing what we think. It starts with noticing what's forming before we think it. Paul gave us a prescription for this in Philippians 4 and 8. Whatsoever things are true, honest, just, pure, lovely. Think on these things. He wasn't just talking about chosen thoughts. He was describing the quality of of our inner atmosphere, the one we cultivate, the ground where our thought forms take root. So today's invitation is very simple, actually, not to overhaul our thinking, just to become a gentle witness to our thoughts, to ask ourselves quietly, what am I preparing to think? What is the atmosphere of my inner world right now? That's the practice. All right, so now we have that foundation. Let's go into prayer. Um, and we'll start with recognizing the one presence and power in the universe and in our lives. That's God, the good, omnipotent. That intelligence works in, through, and as us. We call it love. We call it wisdom. It's God known by many names, the living spirit within us. So allow these words to be your own. I am aware. I am awake. I am present to the sacred space within me before thought takes form. I release every inherited pattern that no longer serves me. I release it gently and without judgment. I welcome a new inner atmosphere, peace, serenity, clarity, quiet trust. I allow my heart's intelligence to lead the way. I am not those old patterns. I am the awareness that notices them. And in this awareness, I am free. And so it is, and so we allow it to be. Amen to that. Take a breath with me and blow it out. I invite you to get even more comfortable right now in a position where your shoulders are lowered away from your ears, your jaw softens, and I invite you to close your eyes or at least lower your gaze. Deep breath in and blow it out. 2 more times. Breathe in. Let it go. One last time. Breathe in. Blow it out. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of a hill, well, at the edge of a lake. Yes, you're a still lake, and it's just before the sun rises. The water is perfectly calm. You are in the before. So open your heart and simply notice what's forming here. It's not a thought, it's not a word, just energy. What it is, and whatever it is, breathe into it with love. You're bigger, we're all bigger than anything that forms out of consciousness, okay? Anything that forms within us. We are the lake, still and vast and receiving. Breathe that in. One more deep breath in. Exhale gently. You're back in your room. Wiggle your fingers and feel your feet. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now, in closing, I want you to be consciously aware of something you did just now. Something special for yourself. You showed up for yourself before the day pulled you away. Carry this with you and notice what forms before the thought. Next Wednesday, we have this series going on, the Before series. Next Wednesday, it's Before the Story. You don't want to miss that. So share this with someone that needs to start their day in a very centered way, as we just did. Also, leave a comment and let me know, those who will watch later, leave a comment and let me know that you were here. Through it all, beloveds, be gentle with yourself and remember to pray and meditate before you go out to meet the world. I'm sending you love and light. Heart math, got it. Good. Thanks, Debbie. Mwah. As we enter the day, good morning, Viper love, dear son of mine. Thank you for being here. Have a fantastic day. Go out and be amazing. You started your day in the most perfect way. I'm sending you love and light. Bye for now. You have a wonderful day too, Debbie.